Hello, and welcome to our first Christmas edition of Foodie Friday with Greg Downs at Caliber Home Loans and my little assistant, my little elf, Sophia Downs of Berean Christian School. Holidays are about family, and so today we're not really making, we are making something to eat. We're going to make gingerbread houses. This is a little kit that we got at Michael's, the craft store.
It takes 2 days to finish.
It takes 2 days to finish, she said. So we're going to get started today. Today's Wednesday, and we're going to open the box and start to assemble our gingerbread houses. So, once we get started, we'll show you part of the assembly process. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so we've opened our box, and we have the instructions, and it looks like we have 4 individual slabs that will become the individual houses. So we're going to break these gingerbread cookie molds up. We have a bag of icing, an icing bag, tip that will go on the icing bag to help decorate the house, and then our candy toppings that will help decorate the house. So we're going to read some instructions and start to assemble our first gingerbread house. Fun flavored fondant. I don't know. It probably helps hold houses together. So we're going to start to assemble our first house and show you exactly how it goes. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so what we've done is we've taken our gingerbread, which is a solid slab, and it ends up breaking into the individual pieces that will make your little gingerbread houses. So here we have 2 fronts, so if you can go show them the 2 fronts. That's the front and the back of one of our gingerbread houses. These are the 2 sides. These will be the 2 sides of the gingerbread houses. And then there's 3 roof panels. Those are the 3 roof panels. Now, it suggests that you try to trim the edges and line them up so they're all equal length and have smooth sides. So we did use a paring knife to kind of shave down the sides so they're all equal length and have smooth edges. All right. Next, we went ahead and assembled our icing bag. So you snip the tip. You snip about 3/4 of an inch of the tip off of the icing bag. You put the plastic tip down in there, fill it with icing, and then it pushes the icing down into the tip, and you're going to end up cuffing it over your finger like that and squeezing icing out, and that's going to be what holds the gingerbread pieces together. So let's go ahead. We're going to stop the film for a second. We're going to assemble 2 pieces and come back and show you how it looks. Okay, so we've started to assemble our first gingerbread house. You can kind of see that the cardboard that comes with it is the base that you use to build them upon. We iced underneath the back edge and iced underneath the side, and then did a line of icing in between, and now those are setting. We're going to do the same thing when we assemble the other front piece and the other side. It will go inside, and then the front piece will be iced on the edges and on the bottom, and we'll set that way right there. So we're going to come back in just a second and show you what our first gingerbread house looks like and add the roof panels to it. Okay, so Sophia is assembling our front edge of the house. You can see she's gone ahead and done icing on the inside walls. Now she's icing the bottom. You gotta do it thick, do more, Sophie. Squeeze the bag harder. There you go, more. All the way across, to the corner. Yep, another corner. Okay, now you take this, Sophie. No, we don't icing, put the icing down. Take the gingerbread piece, push it, put it down, and push it against the edges. There we go. That is the walls and front and back of our first gingerbread house. Next will come our roof panels.
And they for dinner.
Okay, now to complete the roof panels, Sophie is going to ice along the top edge of the house all the way across. So go thick, squeeze the icing out. Use both hands, Sophie. Guide the icing across the panel. There you go. All the way across.
I'm gonna do one.
Yep. Down the edge. Back up. across the top and down the other edge. There you go. There you go. Right across the top. That's enough. Do the back one now. All the way up the edge. Down the side a little bit. Back up, back up. Okay, go. It's all right. Put the icing, give it over. There you go. Okay, now we're going to take our roof panels.
And we're gonna glue
Let's
it.
do a little bit. Here, you take that.
Okay,
You
the
first.
camera.
Okay. Just going to put a little bit more icing on because this is what the glue that holds the panels in place. We don't have enough there. Okay, so now we take a roof panel. Go ahead and take the middle roof panel.
And we're gonna glue it.
Put it down. There you go. Put it in the center. Push it down. Good. There we go.
And now we're
That's
gonna
one.
do this side.
No, use that. Flip around. Flip around. Spin it around. Other edge. That's good. It's fine. This one right there. Now put it down like that. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. And now come to this side. And flip it over. Spin it over.
And then hold it for a little bit.
Hold on. We use the other edge.
Okay.
Take this off.
The other.
Yep. Like that. Put that end on top. There you go. Okay, so that now becomes our roof panel. And we have to hold these in place. We'll hold those in place for a few minutes, let the icing set, and we've completed the structure of our first gingerbread house. Okay, so the assembly stage is really not that difficult. You just make sure the edges of your cookies are smooth. You get the icing in the icing bags, and as you can see, we've assembled our two first gingerbread houses. This is probably the most boring part. The part that Sophia can't wait to get to is the decorations. So these have to set and let the icing harden for about 3 to 4 hours. So we're actually going to let them set overnight, and then tomorrow after school we're going to do the decorating part. That's what Sophia can't wait to do, and that's when the homes really come to life. Our gingerbread houses will come to life tomorrow. We'll be back and see you again on Thursday. Well, you'll be seeing this on Friday, and we'll be back doing this Thursday. See you on the next section of Christmas gingerbread houses. So today, Sophia and I are starting, today's Thursday, Sophia and I are starting to do the decorations on the gingerbread houses. Sophia, you can walk over and show them. We've already gone ahead and made a door and a couple little bushes on these. Sophia, bring it back over. So we still have our icing bag. That's going to be the foundation for anchoring a lot of the little candy pieces that will decorate the house, make wreaths and eaves and all kinds of things like that. Sophia wants to use a pink. She wants to make one house that has a pink roof, so she has pink icing, and she wants to make another house that has a blue roof, so she has blue icing. All right, so we're gonna get started, and we're gonna see how this goes. I've never done this before. She has, so she's the voice of experience here. I think she did it with her grandma Felicia a couple times. So that was my mother. So wish us luck, and we'll come back and show you how our houses are shaping up in just a moment. Okay, so I just almost had a coronary when Sophia asked if she could open one of the bags of candy. It had about 1,000 little, teeny little pieces of candy, and she opened it, and next thing I hear is little pieces of candy bouncing all over the floor. Thousands of them. So we've recovered, and we've started decorating the house. Sophia, if you want to take that over and show them how we made the door and the wreath and the windows.
It, but Daddy helped me.
So we made a door and a wreath and decorating the windows. We're just using little gummy candies, these little, whatever comes in the pack. And so it shows you how to do it. You just get creative. And Sophie wants to put along the eave of the roof little candies to make decorations. So we're taking our white icing bag. Hold on. And we're just gonna ice along.
These are what we're putting on the roof. These little ones.
So we're just putting our icing along the roof. She'll take it over and show you what it looks like in just a second. And then she's going to start putting the candies on.
Bye.
Okay, so Sophie's going to walk over and bring over the house and show you what the eave looks like before she starts putting the candies on it. So we just put icing along the eave. And now we're going to come back and set the house down. Just remember, this dried overnight. And she's going to decorate the eave. So we're going to complete a lot more of it, and we'll come back and show you what one of our finished products looks like in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to show you how easy it actually is to do some of this. Sophia, show them how easy to put a dot of icing. Do 3 dots, one tiny one a little bit bigger.
1, 2.
One tiny one. There you go. On the other side.
1.
It's fine. A little bit bigger. It's fine. Okay, push it down. There you go. Alright. One teeny one. That's fine. So that's it. And now she's going to put little candies on there. Go ahead and show them.
So
I put one teeny little dot.
Oops.
That's fine. It's fine. It's however you want it, sweetheart.
No, I don't like that.
Do this side.
Pink.
There we go.
Then a big blue. And then let's do purple. Ooh. So then let's do the purple. Beautiful.
One dot.
I'm going.
Okay, see, they're simple and very easy. So you take just a little dot over here, take it to her house, put it on the icing, get one of the big circles, put it in the middle, another teeny little piece.
Is it green? What is that green?
Drop that one in there. That one's gonna be in the crack.
Green?
Red. Yeah, that's it. So it's easy. And we're going to finish, but just want to show you simple steps. And I promise this time we'll come back with a completed house. Okay, wow. In the words of, if you remember, if anybody saw the movie Forrest Gump, he said, I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. Well, Sophia, I may not be a patient man, but I know what love is. I almost had a heart attack, didn't I, a couple times? Candy going everywhere, icing everywhere, but we finished. Sophia did a magnificent job. Did you enjoy doing it, Sophie? Kinda. I kinda enjoyed it. It's a little stressful, kind of sometimes, but hey, I think she did a great job. Sophia, do you want to show them your beautiful houses? Hold it with 2 hands and walk over and show them.
I did it all by myself.
You did a beautiful job. Those are great. So she has blue icing on the roof, pink icing on the roof. Candies everywhere, little windows. Yep. She did a great job. All right, bring it back, Sophie. So,
I'm gonna eat them.
she's gonna eat them. She says that's all she's been asking. When do we get to eat them? All right. So you want to have a fun project with your children? You got some time on your hands over the holiday weekends coming up, or over the holidays. So we had fun, daddy-daughter time doing this. I almost had a heart attack 3 times from candy going all over the floor and all that, but we enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me on Foodie Friday. Thank you for joining Sophia, my little elf helper, on Foodie Friday. Gingerbread houses, easy to make, fun to make. They look adorable. And eventually, tonight after Sophie has dinner, she's going to find out how delicious they are to eat. Thanks for joining us on Foodie Friday. This is Greg Downs with Caliber Home Loans. You can call or text me at 561, you can call or text me at 561-693-7058 or email me at greg.downs@caliberhomeloans.com. Thanks, and we'll see you again next week on Foodie Friday.